What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we're going to be drawing Luffy Snakeman. So this is a fan art, as far as I know. Daft Duff on Instagram. So go over to Instagram and give him like a follow. Really good artwork. He did like a big Luffy spread, all forms of Luffy. So landscape page, pencil eraser, hip pause if I go too fast. His head is very small, so I'll have to zoom in because I wanted to fit in like the cloud and the long arm that sticks out that way, right? Let's get going. So we start with the big eye. Center point of my page about here. We'll just come over, down a little bit. Maybe along the halfway line probably is where you could put the eyes, right? So we'll just start with this big frowning section, right? Like a curve, tick line, up and back, like that. And we have, that's those Snakeman black eyes, right? But we'll draw kind of a normal Luffy eye first. So we'll just go around this way. Right, round eye. And he's kind of looking down or across to the right. So his iris curves around like so. And then his pupil in here. Now, so Snakeman has all these dark sections around the eye, so you'll just draw an extra sort of dark section around the eye. And then you'll want to color it in black. Right, so now his head is kind of in 3/4 pose, right? So we've got like his nose just kind of here, this kind of spiky out little, very small little nose back in there. And then the other eyebrow, right? So we've got some frown line that comes out from there. And it goes up to that other side of the eye over there. And then we have like some frown lines and like veins all on his forehead and everything. So these seem to be all veins anyway. Okay, and then that spiky black part of the eye, well, we'll do the white part first. So it goes around here. This eye will be smaller than the other one because we're in 3/4. Right, and then that black shadow around. And he's looking to the right hand side, so curves around this way, and the pupil sort of in the middle here. So looking off that way. Of course, he has his scar underneath the eye here. Right, so then he's like gritting his teeth, so he's got like this big curve line, so it looks like it's closed, sort of there. We'll open it up, bring it around the bottom, back around to the front. And around here. And then we can see his teeth, like so. Teeth line in the middle. And then one piece big teeth just going. Like so. And then so his jaw has got these like just sticking out sort of pieces of skin underneath the mouth there. Maybe some wrinkles on the nose. Bottom lip, a little bit here. Right, and then just his chin comes down here. And then the side of his face goes up beside the eye. Kind of sticks out for where his eyebrow would be, but he doesn't sort of have eyebrows. Just comes up to this point and then goes up this way. Right, so then we got his jaw coming out this side. And this meets his ear, which just curves around here. And then like ear lines inside. And then his hairline, so just kind of zigzags, kind of spiky lines. Yeah, so we'll go it goes back up this way then as well. Then his hair, right? So it's just all this wavy hair. So it goes. Black wavy hair. It's like his hair got longer when he's in this form or something. So just building it up, adding these wavy sort of spikes. Like it is crazy hair, so like it doesn't have to be exactly like mine. And some of it starts to get blocked by that sort of smoke that comes over his shoulder. So say like it comes out from behind his ear here, and then goes in behind there. You could finish the hair if you wanted, of course, and then draw the smoke. So, well, I'll just leave a little gap there because he's got that smoke that comes around his head. And you can add some texture to his hair if you want. So I'll do this smoke, right? So, because it comes all the way around his head and underneath his armpits, right? So it's probably a bit easier to do that first. So say like just coming around his arm here. You have like little spirals and stuff in it every now and then. It just goes up around his head. And it goes down his body, so the center line of his chest is like there somewhere. Then the other side of this smoke will go. Seems to come around here. Kind of disappear back here somewhere. Goes behind his body somewhere there. And then this side goes up this way. So you could do this as random now as you want. So we'll just bring it around like this at first. And this one goes all the way around, like his chest and everything. You see some of his hat there, I think. Okay, so all this then is like smoke that goes around his like back and chest, right? So we get the chest in then. So like central line for his chest is like here, and then you have like top chest muscles going across this way. You got like this like letter T sort of thing. Okay. So then you've got like neck muscles, like Adam's apple there. Neck muscles all going out the side, like real big. There. And his trapezius is quite high up, so he's got like big muscly traps and stuff. There's all veins and stuff coming down here. And we can see some of the straw hat then just in behind here. I color that black just to show it's dark inside the hat there. Boom, and then the string, you know, that ties it on, just goes underneath his chin. We got like a little knot. And then it continues up underneath his hair. I'll just do this in black. Of course, you could do, if you wanted, you know, you could do it brown and everything. So then the bottom lines of his chest go this way, like that. And then we have like some of his side body here, right? And we have his red trousers, his waist, sort of like his belt or like waistband or something here. And this like bumps down for his legs. And then we have like the cloudy fluff stuff that's on his knees. That way. Just see a little bit of that. And then the center line. Like that, right? And then you'll have like just fold lines and stuff coming across his pants. Like that. His waistband has some lines on it. And a bit more anatomy here, so like some like chest lines and some abdominals. 1, 2, 6 pack, so 3. And then this goes across the top up there for his diaphragm, sort of. And then we got like ab lines that come down the side. Like that, and then oblique muscles there. So incredibly muscly. Like a Dragon Ball character, really. And scar, so we can see his big scar coming across. And this has like all these sort of texture lines on it, just to show its scar tissue. Do 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 do. And like little hatching lines on smoke, on like if you're drawing it sort of manga style, is always sort of helpful. These little sort of extra sort of curving lines. I'm leaving a little gap there because his hand like comes across. You could join that if you wanted, but it'll just save me having to erase because his hand is like roughly here. Okay, arms. We got the long one going out this way. My color, well, it's not black in the picture. It's like red. No, I'll leave it. Just thinking of his gum there. Bit of waistcoat or something. Okay, so big old shoulder muscle here. So your shoulder muscle is kind of shaped like a love heart, like, well, in like your deltoid muscle, and there's like lines that come down the middle of it like that. And then from there we have tricep sticking out, and then like armpit and bicep. So the bicep would be like in there. Okay, so like you have to have like a bit of a sort of armpit area in there as well, because like your armpit connects into your bicep, and your pec like goes in there as well. Right, so you gotta like connect those up in there, or it looks weird. Right, and then this is like his tricep, bicep sort of stuff in here, maybe a vein on it or something. And then this will come to his forearm, which goes like this way, bulges a little bit at first, and then comes up to his wrist. So well on this side, same type of thing. So it bulges on top and then gets skinnier down to a wrist. Right, and you got like a wrist bump here. And like some forearm muscles. And these are all like red with haki. So this smoke like goes up around his arm again, I think. So we can like, well, we can stop it here maybe. We can just bring it to a little point like that, which you could go around if you wanted, of course. So we got to add this Snakeman kind of fist, which is like long. It's like he does this kind of a thing, not like a regular fist. So you can see like the top of his knuckles on his hand there, and then this comes out, and we can just see like a knuckle sticking out that way, and then another one going in that way. So real long. And then his thumb, so you kind of like here, right, and it goes down and up and around for the thumb. So hands are always tricky, so take your time, like hit pause on the YouTube video, you know, if I'm going too fast. And then the palm of the hand goes back like that way somewhere. And then a little line, say, underneath here. And then we should see two more fingers. So say like there, there. Okay, so then finger sort of folded up on itself there. Okay. So he's got this black spikes like on his muscles, right? It's like the haki is like crawling up his arm. you know. Like all on his bicep. It's like flame, black flame, sort of. And that's all black and red all down there. Okay, so the other arm is like up here, right? Because he's like showing off his bicep. Let's do like the shoulder bump there. And then you got like this big bicep here, like crazy big. And then it's like that shoulder goes down that way. Like deltoid in there, so it's like connected into that somewhere. And then his tricep will go down and up, right? So you'll have like tricep lines, and then the bicep is like in there. Like a few more sort of armpit area lines, like his chest muscle will go up that way. And then side body sort of connects all in there. Right, and then this goes all the way up to his elbow. And then his forearm bulges here and up. And then the forearm kind of bulges out here. It goes up towards the wrist, which goes around that way. So like muscles and stuff on his wrist bone lines and everything. Okay, so the bottom base of the hand has got this sort of double bump, this sort of going in here. It's like bent over. And then this becomes his thumb. Which goes up, like kind of around there. Right, and the knuckles are on top of this, right? So okay, so then on the top we've got fingers. So we start with like his pinky here, curves around. Curves around like so. The side of the finger there. Right, and then knuckles that come around and down, right? And each of these would be a finger as well. So it's like shaped into like a long sort of fist. And they have like these white shines, so it's like black and then red, and then it has like these white little shiny parts on them basically. Oh yeah, and then like the sort of snaking spikes, the haki that comes up his body. Like that. And then if you want like more smoke and stuff coming off them maybe. But I think I'll leave it there. Snakeman, Luffy, hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.